In 2006, we had this crazy idea to transform this island, and we said we wanted to give the Statue of Liberty back to New York. And it took a Dutchman, Adriaan Huyse, which I can now pronounce correctly, to create what you're about to experience so far beyond even what our ambition was at the time. And it took a Brooklynite, Ellen Kavanaugh, on our team, who can tell the people that you can deliver a public sector project not just on budget, but ahead of schedule. So if we can just recognize both Ellen and Adriaan. Perhaps back in 2006, we as a city had really forgotten what the statue meant, a place to send our out-of-town visitors to buy trinkets. My proudest moment in my 10 years here, and actually in my 54 years as a New Yorker, was actually about 5 years ago, when Mayor Bloomberg stood very close to this place and spoke about our city and tolerance. We have come here, this is Mayor Bloomberg in 2006, we have come here to Governor's Island to stand where the earliest settlers first set foot in New Amsterdam and where the seeds of religious tolerance were first planted. In New York City, our doors are open to everyone with a dream and a willingness to work hard and play by the rules. New York City was built by immigrants and is sustained by immigrants, by people from more than 100 different countries, speaking more than 200 different languages, and professing every faith. And whether your parents were born here or you came yesterday, you are a New Yorker. With that statement, I think the mayor reminded us of what our city is about, and it was a very proud moment to stand here. But 20 years before the mayor spoke, there was another leader of our country who stood actually a few paces south, and he spoke these words. We sometimes forget that even those who came here to America first to settle the land were also strangers. Call it mysticism if you will. I've always believed that there was some divine providence that placed this great land here between the two great oceans to be found by a special kind of people from every corner of the world who had a special love for freedom and a special courage that enabled them to leave their own land, leave their friends and their countrymen, and come to this new and strange land to build a new world of peace and freedom and hope. We're bound together because, like them, we too dare to hope that our children will always find here the land of liberty in a land that is free. That leader was the 40th President of the United States, Ronald Reagan. And I think it's really important for us to reflect at a time, very challenging time this year, as people are talking about difference and about strangers and potentially about building walls between us and people who don't look like us, that we built Governor's Island for New York, by New York, to be a place that everybody shares, that embodies the openness that is our city and nation. And so as you walk up the path to Outlook Hill, go down the slide, really look again at the statue and what she stands for and what she meant to my grandparents when they came on a ship, what she means to the new Chinese immigrants who live in Margaret's neighborhood and come to visit this place. But that is what we are celebrating, a shared space owned by the public, created for and with them. Thank you very much for being here.